Hey guys, what's up? So right now I'm heading to the gym and I wanted to take you along with me just to show you what I'm doing and to prove that I'm actually going to the gym. And also I'm going to be going to the grocery store to obviously get some groceries because I have none right now. I just came back from spring break and I have nothing to eat. And I'll show you kind of how I pick out what I'm going to eat, how I kind of meal prep, and just overall eat healthy in college. So hopefully you guys like this video, and otherwise let's head to the gym. So I did legs yesterday and I will probably end up doing abs today. And typically when I go to the gym, I start with some cardio. Usually I aim for 20 minutes. If I'm feeling more, I'll do more. But I start with cardio, which can include walking on the treadmill, running, Stairmaster, whatever. And I do that first so I get it out of the way and don't have to think about it later. And then I'll just choose a body part to work on, whether that's arms, abs, or legs, and do that for the rest of my workout. So most likely abs today.
Alright, so like I said, I like to start off with cardio, and to go easy on myself, not go too hard when I'm getting back into the gym, is walking at a high incline. So I put the incline to basically however high it goes and then walk at a brisk pace. Nothing that's too fast where I'm like uncomfortable, but fast enough where it's like gonna make me a little bit sweaty. So I just walk at this high incline because it's like walking up a hill, and it helps you burn the calories and, you know, get the effective workout without putting all the pressure on like your knees and legs for running. Next, I'm moving on to my ab workout, and I tend to do this sequence most of the time when I do my abs. So I'm starting off with different crunch variations, and I'm doing 15 reps of each where I change up my leg positions. So here my feet are on the floor, then I raise them so that my shins are parallel with the floor, and the last variation is my legs all the way straight up. And then this works in order from your lower abs to your middle abs to your upper abs, and it feels good, but like burning, but a good burn, you know. So then I do some leg drops, which are just a typical move, again doing that 15 times. And then some toe touches. Now this looks like it really wouldn't do anything, but I promise if you're doing it right and engaging your abs, this burns just as much. And I'm doing 15 for each leg, so 30 toe touches in total. And I sit up and do some V crunches. I put my hands behind me just to kind of stabilize myself. If you want to get fancy, you can do it without putting your hands on the ground and relying totally on your core, but I didn't feel like doing that, so it's all good. And then finally, I take the medicine ball and just do some Russian twists with that, again doing 15 on each side, so 30 in total. And then I just basically do that all again. On a good day, I'll do 3 rounds of that, but today I only did 2 rounds of everything 15 times. So take it as you will, modify it if you need to, but this is typically what I go to for an ab workout. Alright, so this last move I added on to the end. This is called an oblique side bend, where you're holding a dumbbell in one hand. Make sure your shoulder and your arms are relaxed. It's not doing anything but holding the weight. And then you're going to bend at your side using the side of your stomach or your core. And this really burns the sides of your core. I love this workout and I feel like it really helps define everything. So I'll just add it into my workouts whenever I'm feeling it, and it's definitely a staple move for me. Alright, so now I'm just taking to the grocery store with me afterwards. I always bring my reusable bag. Make sure you're not using plastic, everyone, or at least try your best. And I'm just going through all the groceries that I need. I'll explain later what I'm using them for, but essentially I just have a list on my phone that I'm following as I navigate through this store, and just picking up as much fruits and veggies as I can and some other ingredients, and we are good to go.
Okay, so I'm back from my workout, back from the grocery store, and essentially what I do is I usually have a list on my phone, like a little checklist, and I pick out some recipes. I typically like try to do the same recipes just so I know like if I have to rush or throw something together, I have recipes to be made. But I found some like different recipes that I wanted to make, and whenever I am choosing them, I try to find recipes where the ingredients overlap. That way I don't have to buy like 3 separate meals worth of ingredients. I can prep a bunch of different ingredients and then make different things out of them. So let me show you what I got. I laid it out all beautiful for you guys, but I got some spinach because I really want to eat some more greens because I don't eat enough of them. Some quinoa, a staple. I always have black beans and corn in my pantry. I'm running low on peanut butter, and I always get the natural peanut butter where it's just peanuts or peanuts and a little bit of salt. No other added things. Got a silk yogurt, and I would have got more, but there was only one because these are a good snack. Got some nut mix because I'm also want to eat more nuts for just the nutrients and stuff. Plus, this is really good to throw in salads for some, you know, texture, some flavor. Lemon and lime to make some dressings and then season, if that's what you can do with lemon and lime. I always have broccoli no matter what. And then I got some blueberries and strawberries, both to put in a salad and snack on as well, or I can even put them in a smoothie if I find that I have like leftovers. Onion, pepper, I always make recipes out of them. And then I didn't have any milk, so I just got some Silk Original Soy Milk. This is my favorite, plus I find that it has the most grams of protein out of any of the milks. And a pineapple, which they've been really good recently, and I just cut them up and eat them throughout the week for a snack. So got all of that, and I will show you basically what I'm going to do with everything. Okay, so my first recipe is a tofu scramble. It's essentially like scrambled eggs, but like made of tofu, and it has peppers, onions, and spinach in it. So that's where the peppers, onions, and spinach come in. And I already have tofu in the fridge. I already have some like other things in the fridge and pantry. This was just kind of like the fresh stuff I needed. And then I'm gonna make a berry salad with strawberries, blueberries, the nut mixture, spinach as the base, and quinoa, because the nuts and the quinoa will give it protein. And then the berries, of course, are good. They're fruit, spinach, great for you. And then I'll make a dressing out of the lemon, some olive oil, and something else, I forget. All these recipes too I found on Pinterest, so if you wanna follow my Pinterest, go ahead and do that. And then finally, this is something I make quite often because it's very easy, but it's very good. It's like a Mexican style quinoa bowl. So it's just quinoa as the base, the peppers and onions, which I will be using from the other recipe, corn, black beans, and then you just like put some lime on top, put some like hot sauce on top, and it's really good. And even if you want to like throw some tofu in there for more of like protein, meat. I said protein a lot. I really don't care that much about protein, I promise. But yeah, so I will just kind of prep some of these ingredients. I'm not making any of the full meals right now, but this is just kind of how I plan throughout the week. And then I know that I have everything ready to throw together one of these, and especially too if I'm like bringing one of these for lunch between my classes, because I don't have time to cook between my classes. I can prepare it the night before and then just put it in like a Tupperware and bring it the next day. Let's just see what I can get started prepping.
I sat down by the ocean. It's that tears that I feel up with emotions. Could I taste them for real?